All right, we are getting you continuous updates from the Bangalore Special Court right now. Those are the visuals of security deployment. Security is very tight. Remember, 5,000 security personnel at least from Bangalore present over there. Security personnel from Tamil Nadu as well at the Special Court complex. No supporters of AIDMK have been allowed to enter anywhere close to the Special Court premises over there. We are getting you live inputs from Chennai and Bangalore, also the areas bordering the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, where clashes had been reported earlier in the day when certain Jayalalithaa supporters tried to enter and come across over into Karnataka, but the police managed to stop those supporters right there. Slogans have been supporters have been chanting slogans for Jayalalithaa. On the other hand, there have been clashes. Lot of support really for Jayalalithaa. In fact, joining me in the studio is Mr. Gaurang Kant, constitutional expert. Sir, earlier the verdict was supposed to be pronounced at 11 and then we heard it's going to be pronounced at 1. It's almost 25 minutes past 1. What do you make of this delay that we're seeing?
It just makes me a little more anxious because earlier the verdict was supposed to be pronounced between 10:45 and 11, and there has been a considerable delay. And I mean, there's no law to it, but in my past experience and practice, I would rather say that this makes me more anxious.
Is this normal? Does this normally happen? And what could account for this delay?
Well, normally the delay, I mean, it entirely depends on the judge that he can always take time to pronounce the judgment, but delay would at times would also mean that, you know, something negative might happen, because the fact remains that, you know, maybe at early in the morning he could have just come and pronounced the order, but now since there's been a considerable time which has elapsed, I'm just getting a little anxious to the extent that this might be a little negative.
All right.
But again, this is just speculation.
Absolutely.
One can't really be sure.
For now, we can we cannot even, in fact, speculate right now. But in your experience, you say it makes you a little more anxious at this point in time. But we have been seeing visuals coming in from Chennai of celebrations now. With the verdict, that mood could take a 360-degree turn, absolutely, and that's why you see all those deployment of security personnel across in Bangalore, also several places in Chennai as well. We were seeing dramatic visuals coming in from Jayalalitha's residence, some action outside the court premises. You have cars coming in and out, but of course Jayalalithaa and the other three accused are inside the special court premises right now. We are expecting that verdict any time right now. T.S. Sudhir joins us from outside the special court premises. Sudhir, any updates coming your way?
No updates at the moment, Sana. What we are witnessing is a lot of police presence now once again outside the entry gate into the special court premises. Obviously that means that either she's going to leave, because of which this kind of a deployment of police force has been done. If I may ask my camera person to just pan to show you the kind of presence of khaki now. Just a while back when I had showed you the pictures, this place was absolutely desolate, but now there are at least 80 to 100 policemen who are back at this entry gate to the special security prison. In fact, special court, in fact, we would be expecting that the verdict would be read out now, and many of those lawyers, etc., would be leaving the court, and that's what the expectation is. Crucially, it's going to be under the Prevention of Corruption Act, section 13(1)(e), which actually stipulates that the imprisonment could be from anywhere between 1 to 7 years. So that's really the kind of time period that Jayalalithaa would be looking at, and if it is for less than 3 years, she could actually be saved, but if it's more than 3 years, there could be a lot of trouble for Jayalalithaa and AIDMK's political fortune. So, but yes, a change if she is convicted for whatever period of time, a change in the chief ministership of Tamil Nadu seems pretty imminent if she is convicted. Of course, if she is acquitted, she'll go back a jubilant person back to Chennai this evening. Sana?
Absolutely. Sudhir, we have been keeping a very close eye on all those developments, but it is very important to also understand what this case is all about. I'll be coming to you in just a bit about the details of the case, but Executive Editor Javed Ansari, who is with me in the studio. Javed, give us a sense of, how this verdict, of course, whether it be in Jayalalitha's favor or otherwise, is going to impact politics the way it is in Tamil Nadu.
Well, it will certainly impact politics, and if the present scenes are anything to go by, you see the crowds outside Poise Gardens, they are very jubilant, euphoric at the moment. They will erupt one way or the other, depending on the nature of the verdict. If it's an acquittal, they'll go berserk and they're going to dance till the cows come home. If it is not, if she's convicted, then they're going to vent their ire on the DMK and on the DMK leadership. As you can see, they've been burning effigies. They've been sloganeering against him. They will put the entire blame on the DMK, especially at Mr. Karunanidhi's door. Certainly for Jayalalithaa, if she's convicted, it could be very, very bad news. If she's acquitted, she'll triumphantly fly back to Bangalore, to Chennai, and take it from there. But if she's convicted, then this is bad news, and depending on the quantum of her conviction, if she's in prison for a long haul, then things could get difficult. But it's difficult to say in the long run how politically this will pan out, because if the past is any precedent, then some people like Lalu Prasad Yadav, who were convicted, his fortunes have somewhat revived after he went to jail. So everything depends on how things pan out. But of course, this will set off, it's already started off a great amount of churning in Tamil Nadu politics. Smaller parties looking towards the DMK. The DMK is also waiting, seeing this as a window of opportunity. So everything depends on this all-important verdict whenever it's delivered now.
Absolutely, and we'll be keeping a close eye on that.